both Abed as well as Nightfall both feel confident on Primal Beast as well as Viper. They go Kunkka. Okay. There's your catch. There's your playmaking.
Brit looks to try and steal the rune, but realizing Tims has arrived, actually gives an opportunity for Boom to do some good damage to this position 4 already. Can they kill Crit? He's not leveled anything up yet. Fade bot level 1. He doesn't want to level telekinesis, so he's just gonna die as first blood, it looks like. Quill sprays stack up enough, and Jackie gets it.
All right. Great.
They do catch Fly's Maiden. Tims and Jackie now in the lane that they really want to set up for themselves, looking for the second kill of the match here for Boom as they take down Fly.
Yep. They get the Bristle lane. I think they finally decide they're gonna kill this Viper. This Viper is pretty sad, actually.
Glimpse, rebound, onto Nightfall. Now he TPs back towards his tier 1, but the dispose! Tims, right on time, catches Nightfall, and a killing spree for Jackie. All 3 kills for your Bristleback. A huge start to the game here for Boom.
Yeah. And this is why Boom didn't mind eventually giving EG the lanes they want, because their supports are using these levels really effectively. Suddenly you've got Viper playing the lane he wants, but against a level 3, now level 4 Marcy and a Disruptor, they're getting picked off one by one. Level 2 Glimpse has found another kill on Crystal Maiden. They're just farming EG heroes.
So much gap close. Displacement, rebound, Glimpse. You see a hero, you catch him, you kill him. So, Jackie now 4-0 on this Bristleback. I mean, Vanguard is basically done.
He's in trouble though. Gets one last deny up, but should be going down here, and feel good for Boom.
Yeah, and I was talking about tri-laning the Viper. Usually we have it, at level 1, maybe you stick around for a second kill. But they're here 5 minutes in, still tri-laning until now, where Tims will TP top, trying to combat EG's tri-lane as they brought Maiden and Rubik under this tier 1 top lane. Tims with a rebound will catch out Crit though. Telekinesis buying a bit of space, and he's salving up behind the tree line. Crit's fine, and they kill FBZ instead. Turning with a Frostbite now onto Tims, and Marcy shredded by the Naga Siren.
Yeah, I think they were maybe hoping or thinking that Skem could TP in as well, but because he TP...
Skem and Fly, it's getting real intense. So there's observers dropping all over the place. Limited vision for both teams down in this bottom portion of the map, but they're going to find Fly. They should have enough damage here, especially if this Torrent lands, which it does from Yopaj. A glimpse back on the Beast, stops the initiation of Abed. So Skem looks like he's going to get away from the grasps of the Primal Beast. While top lane, EG, they are responding, knowing that Jackie's a little isolated here. Breaking and ensnaring, catching out the Bristleback, but do they have the damage to fully finish him off? This Lance of Pursuit doing a pretty good job backstabbing into the Bristleback, and Jackie, a few more hits until he dies, no more 1 charges, so a big streak there for Nightfall, in fact, to take.
Yeah, that's a concern, I think, for Boom. Their other 2 cores were set up to succeed, but this Enigma is still a key part of what they want to do.
FBZ.
They want to fight bottom.
They're coming forward. They've got Black Hole ready. And Abed, he's already spent his Onslaught and Trample. So with the Unleash from Tims and Yopaj's control, they catch out Abed's Primal Beast. It felt like EG were going to full-on dive there, but nobody follows through on Abed. Now with the Glimpse, they found Fly as well. A bonus kill on top of it. Defending tier 1, getting 2 takedowns, and Yopaj with a double kill.
Very nicely done. You could like around and try and push the tempo with a Wraith Pack, but here come EG smoking down bottom. They're going to see Skem. Should be a free kill for them.
Yeah, quick and easy. Even using the Viper Strike to make sure he dies.
Stolen Glimpse, pretty good spell to get, level 3 as well, so that's something Crit can get some serious value out of.
Yeah, even just cancelling a Black Hole at this point. And a dive again. Round 2 from Abed. Under the tier 1, but this time, where are the TPs from Boom? They start to come through in the Black Hole. It catches the Beast and the Rubik, so no Glimpse play there, and FBZ set up yet again under this tier 1. He's an absolute nuisance. EG trying to dive him and get him out of this little hole he's made for himself, but Nightfall on the run as Tims, he's getting towards the Viper, just needs a rebound in 2 seconds time. Torrent to try and catch out the Viper, and they've got the stuns they need. Dispose Nightfall back in towards the Kunkka, drag him into the boat, and crash down on the Viper.
So impressed. FBZ playing around the trees in the level 9, by the way. Holy cow. They see RTZ.
Do they want to go deeper? They don't have any vision up on that high ground, but Crit has walked straight into them. And Rubik down.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Hero while multiple enemy cores are farming.
EG.
Scam.
Yeah, he's pulled across into the large camp, but the trample damage quickly removing the disruptor from that top lane.
Radiant structures are fortified.
And Evil Geniuses, that's 3 heroes that came up top to kill off a support. A little room for Naga Siren. You see all these pink markers across the map. Illusions spreading out and scouting, getting additional farm for Arteezy.
The big test will be coming their way around now with the Bristleback having his Ag Scepter coming on Courier.
Well, they steal the boat, and they've got a good song here to defend Fly. EG, they don't want to keep fighting though as the glimpse comes in.
Oh, no.
Kinetic Field gonna trap Arteezy, and Jackie, he's arrived. The big tanky boy is gonna batter into the Naga Siren. Another drag back with the X-Mark into Torrent, and Arteezy's down.
Enigma. One more Riptide. Oh no.
They're still pairing up these heroes with Tims and Yopaj together. They offer kill threat no matter where they go. As Abed pulverizing creeps here. Trying to onslaught away, but they've got the X-Mark again. The ability to drag people into the waiting arms of the Marcy, get the cleave off the Tidebringer, and Abed, even with the uproar, cannot withstand the damage the Boom are bringing. Against the Naga, against the break from Viper, and keep fighting.
Going on Jackie up top, the Ensnare plus Nether Toxin.
Rooted, and oh wow, destroyed! The freezing field just clears through him. Fly, a little trapped here, but they'll get crit back in that mid lane.
Boom are thinking about a fight up top. They've got both supports poised to maybe catch somebody with a glimpse, but EG have backed off for now.
Blink BKB black holes you. Outside of maybe a crit steal.
Charge in mid. Yopaj does get caught by the Pulverize.
Do they have the chain stuns to kill him though? Looks like with his BKB up, the answer's no. Quickly swinging on towards Fly's Crystal Maiden. A great place for the Naga to be in right now.
Being able to cut these mid waves as well as bottom waves is just always so annoying. But Versal back in mid lane hasn't Aegis, but it's the same thing we saw top. He just melts with the Nether Toxin plus Ensnare combo.
Yeah, didn't stand a chance, and that was crit with the rebound shard, tossing Arteezy forward. As Abed gets his BKB off, pulverizing into the Bristleback. It looks like he's going to go for the TP home, though.
Tried. Can't blame him for trying.
Nightfall. He'll be left stranded, though, by that TP home. And FBZ, I mean...
his supports, but they just can't afford them.
They know there's no BKB on the beast now, though. Get him dragged into the static storm, and Yopaj with that big hit, and the unleash from Tims makes short work of him. But look down at bottom, Jackie ensnared. There's no Viper here, so no break. The freezing field's a good amount of damage, but Jackie turning his back every step of the way, stacking up quill sprays, still alive for now and surviving. The whip cracked on him to try and slow him down. The rebound in, Arteezy sent forward, gets the kill, but in comes the rest of Boom now. Crit trying to retreat. Arteezy the focal point, Song of the Siren. It's a reset button here for EG, but they want to continue. No,
it's gonna be close.
TP home.
Oh. The song lasting.
Yeah, for the Rubik, as Yopaj are down to half HP immediately, and the chain stuns, they're perfect from EG.
Great aggressive move, just taking over this high ground, playing it around their ward.
The Naga moves back behind the mid-tier 2. Abed's Primal Beast, the blind Torrent, it catches onto him. And they've got the black hole as well, and FBZ happy to spend it, but the steal.
Can Cricket out? TP
He's
out?
TPing home. Okay, we've got to look for that in the future. Crit. A bit more leeway in the fight. And a dead even game in terms of net worth because of, the black hole's there. They've caught out the Kunkka, but he gets out with his BKB now and turning onto Crit. Taking out the Rubik, while Arteezy, the BKB Naga Siren, running away from Tims and going for the TP home. Nothing to stop him from retreating from that, but a glimpse back will catch Abed. The Primal Beast has a BKB of his own, but he's already spent his onslaught. A lot of physical damage is coming his way. A Blink Dagger away, though, will get Abed the distance he needed. There's a lot of chasing and catching as they'll look for Fly now as well. Sentry's already on the floor, so disposed from Tims and gets the maiden kill. 2 supports down on EG's side as Boom rally around Jackie on this mid-tier 2. I sure can. A pretty quick Roche spawn. EG prep in with their high ground wards. They see Boom. The battle of the D-wards begins, but it's a lift up, and Yopaj, he's still down on the low ground. Abed, the catch on him though, killing off the Kunkka. Couldn't BKB. Abed with a surprise initiation.
Just got too greedy there, trying to hold on to his BKB for a potential fight, and yeah.
And he's hasted, gets out of the static storm. Arteezy, he's in deep with his BKB, and the song will reset, catching out both Jackie and Tims. Can they get on top of them with a bit of control? Abed is lining up for it, forcing the BKBs. Now the kiting begins from EG. Roshan has just respawned, and you know there's no Enigma, no Kunkka for 30 seconds. Charging in for tier 2. Abed, very bold move, putting fear at the forefront of the... Easy is scouted down bottom, though. And he's all alone.
It's under attack.
Moving forward into the Radiant jungle now. Tims is going to catch him and snare. Arteezy glimpse back. He does have this Aegis, but no BKB anymore as it starts to wear out. Down to 5k lead. So many ways for Boom to start and continue team fights. And spotting Arteezy first. Seeing the Naga Siren there, forcing an early BKB is a good start. Primal Beast, he's in on top of Tims, but the Naga just finds the Enigma. Arteezy rushes straight forward towards FBZ and aims for Tims now as Abed pulverizing into the poor Marcy, forcing buybacks out as the first life of Naga is finally down. Jackie has the BKB up. They'll turn onto the Naga with a boat. The Torrent catching out Arteezy. A huge kill for Boom if they can get it. And it looks like the Song of the Siren is going to stop them in their tracks. Arteezy's out of there. Oh, Boom. So unfortunate for them, but so good for EG. Catching out Yopaj with the Scythe of Vice on this Viper. They've got all the control in the world. Make sure they focus the Kunkka down before he can get anything off. And the freezing field onto Tims. 2 heroes dead for well over a minute now. And Boom being corralled back into their base by the evil geniuses. It is Naga Siren time. 33 minutes into this game. RG very quick off the mark to run as Nightfall blinks out of the FBZ's Enigma. The BKBs are up from him and Nightfall. And FBZ's chasing, wants the black hole and he'll have to spend it, but the steal. Where's the Rubik? Oh, silenced up and they've got the double on Jackie. 3 down on the side of EG.
Struggle against Naga, but it is a 5v2.
And Naga Siren not just cutting waves, going for kills with Abed's help. Tims get off his BKB though. The Kunkka, low HP with no BKB ready. Tims songed up and Abed with a BKB TP. EG extricate themselves from the situation.
With Black Hole on cooldown.
Who's their first point of contact going to be though? Every buyback matters right now as they glimpse across the Naga. Nice Manta and Abed, he's into the back lines. Tims gets off his BKB, but FBZ has no black hole. Abed looking to run away as this Song of the Siren was attempting to kite the BKBs, but they're losing Nightfall's Viper. Jackie and Scam, they're in on top of him, but he TP's home. The last remnants of the song, allowing the escape. Arteezy on the run, trying to flicker away, but glimpsed and held in place.
In trouble.
Arteezy is stuck here outside the Roche Pit, and Jackie is making short work of him, but the Satanic, they're healing. Arteezy saved up by Abed now. The black hole from FPZ, though, catching out the Naga and the Primal Beast, sucking them back into the damage of Jackie. Freezing field from Fly, gonna zone away Yopaj, but Jackie's onto Nightfall now, shredding through the Viper as Fly tries to hold his ground, but EG lose 3 big cores. Only 2 supports remaining. And Boom, they've done it. They've cracked the back of this game. 4 heroes down and the 5th ones are coming. Crit, the final one to fall. And no buybacks here for EG with an ultra for Jackie. Roshan belongs to them.
Holy shit, they're slowed out of there. Still has the BKB to play around, but the chase is on. They now know somebody's nearby and they need a bash.
He's got the Abyssal. Jackie's got him. Abed, so much physical damage from Jackie. And the Primal Beast dead for 70 seconds with no buyback. He's 100 gold away from it. So maybe a bounty rune, maybe a bit of waiting here.
Thank you, Asian. 18 warpath damage per stack.
FBZ's got to make the move back to mid, though. Ninja gear there, so he's individually smoked up. And Skem's going to join him as the Bristleback getting a little annihilated by this Naga Siren. So Aegis down. And Bristleback still on the front lines under the break of the Nether Toxin, has to run away.
They stick around here. FBZ smoke's being popped. He's going to maybe want to play around another Ninja Gear, but here they go.
Static Storm's in on the Naga. They've caught out Arteezy and Jackie straight on top of him. The black hole finds the Rubik in the back and they've got the Naga Siren dead. Oh, Boom, diving tier 4s. They've got the kill on the Maiden as well.
Oh, Boom with 3 dead. No buyback on Naga. He's short the money. Arteezy. He did it for SA Dota, but he's not doing it for NA. Sonics are watching like, come on, man. We just needed one win here, one game, and they're not getting it. Boom. It looks like they've sealed the deal here. They're going to get at least a second lane of racks. EG still have a little bit of fight left in them, but it's not much.
Yeah, there's no buyback on Naga. 50 seconds without her. Arbed has respawned, and they're trying to play forward here with a jump in from the Primal Beast, aiming for the Marcy, but pops the cheese. Bristleback dies, though. Yopa's trying his hardest to battle back into EG, but even a 3-man hold here is good enough for the NA squad.
Yeah, with Bristleback similarly not having buyback there, they can't actually force the issue here. Arbed charging forward, but has he been
Very
not more than he can chew?
It's exposed back by the Marcy, but he's on top of Yopa, dragged around by the X-Mark. The Nether Toxin, though, causing so many issues here for Boom, breaking up the Kunkka, catching out the Marcy
Stolen
here.
Unleash.
And they're unleashed, stolen by the Rubik, trying to pummel into them.
Crit.
As the Enigma, he's got to run.
Oh, that Stolen Unleash, he was just pelting people there.
Such a good job at bouncing back numerous times in this game, and now bouncing all over the map, controlling both outposts. But Roshan right now belongs to EG, and Boom not in a position at all to pivot into the pit.
That's so good for EG. You do not want to give up these late game items to heroes like Enigma, Disruptor with refreshes. They don't have a great Aegis carrier. The Naga 6-slotted, doesn't even have boots. They give the Aegis to crit. Either team willing to take that risk, and maybe in this mid lane, Jackie.
They're pinging out
Got the
Jackie.
jump.
They want the hustle, but the force staff away. Gets off his BKB just in time. Arteezy has to song, but gets bashed up. Controlled. The Naga Siren. There we go with the Wind Waker. Sent skywards to try and buy a bit of space, but the Abyssal Blade. They've caught out Arteezy. Killed off the Naga. Dead with buyback, but EG now it's time to retreat. This is a fight victory without Black Hole. Yeah, it's not. And then you're getting scythed up, Abyssal Bladed, all kinds of control here. As Jackie makes his way in onto the barracks, under the Nether Toxin, it's very irritating here with the Nightfall Viper spamming them out consistently. 3-second cooldown with an 8-second duration. This level 25 talent allows them to spam it, but they go in onto him. Finding the Viper catch, but that's save out from crit. Telekinesis and Wind Waker still going to get dragged back into the Static Storm, though. That didn't save him enough. Another death here from EG, and maybe buyback's being forced because they've lost 4.
They don't want to buy back. That's, you know, this is one of those scenarios where they're so close to respawning. It was like 15 seconds on Naga, 25 seconds on Primal Beast. You're telling your team, just don't get picked off. Give up a lane of racks. Give up the tier 4 towers. We need to save these buybacks.
Then it will be 5 alive in a couple of seconds as Nightfall has gone in, but the Black Hole! FBZ! He's got the cash. The Wind Waker buys a bit of time here for the Naga Siren to maybe turn with the Song of the Siren. They've taken down the Aegis, though, as in comes Arbed, crushing through with a second Black Hole! FBZ! Oh, it's gorgeous from Boom! Taking down EG, and good game is called!
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Boom!
The downfall of